Hey beautiful humans, my name is Danny. I'm an expression and vulnerability and sensitivity coach, and I help people shamelessly connect to their emotions, shamelessly reclaim their sensitivity and express their hearts, their emotions in the world. So I've been thinking about us as sensitives, and I've been thinking about our high needs, which means we have a deep desire for and a craving for certain core needs to be fulfilled. And as sensitives, we are exposed to way more emotions, or the world is exposed to emotions, but we feel and we are impacted by a lot of emotions moving through our own bodies and coming from other people's emotions, the collective, the world at large, etc. So this is something that I help people reclaim and help people be okay with. I'm still on my own journey. It's a tough one. It's a blessing and a curse to be so sensitive, right? We can have all the tools and still wake up some days and be like, I don't want to use all the tools. I just have to be in it right now. And I'm just feeling it and I can't quite function. And it's about learning to surrender to this, learning to create certain conditions in this space from being this beautiful human that we are. We're really freaking needed in the world, particularly the world at the moment that's collapsing around us, and we need sensitive feeling humans. But it's about creating conditions so that we can take care of ourselves first and foremost and be of service ultimately, like once we've first taken care of ourselves. And so what I want to speak to today is one of the high needs that we have as sensitives. And this is like a root chakra, a base chakra, like a foundational, if you will. It's like food in your belly, a roof over your head, all the stuff that we're needing kind of in the coronavirus times, like the basic needs stuff, toilet paper, the basic core need is one of safety. And so what safety actually is yeah, it's a roof over our heads and yeah, it's food in our bellies, but it's actually an emotional and an energetic thing. It's a perceived feeling of safety. It's knowing that we have enough money or that our needs are taken care of, right? It's like this internal calm or state that we can access and go, you know what, it's okay. Like, I've got this, or someone else has this. My family, my tribe around me has this. My land is holding me. The world is not going to collapse, or maybe it will, but in some way within that collapse, like, I'm going to be fine. Whether that's your physical body or whether that's your soul or your spirit, it's like there's something about this that I know deep within me, in my body, not just at a mind level, like on a logical, like tick list. You've got all these things, you're going to be okay. That's the difference, right? Do you guys resonate with this idea that when you have a problem, when you're emotional, when you take your feelings to somebody, particularly someone who feels a lot and who is sensitive, and you're like, I'm feeling this way, and you unload all your feelings, and then they give you this frickin' tick list of like solutions to your problem. And what your problem really actually is an emotional releasing thing. You just want to unload your emotions and then your problem will be fixed. But they go to the mind and they go, okay, so how you do it is you do this and then you do this, and they make a plan for you. And you're like, hold up the truck. I don't want a freaking plan. I just want to be heard. That's my solution, right? And safety is a little bit like this. We don't need safety at a mind level and a plan. We need this inner feeling and this sense of like, I'm going to be okay. So that's one of the high needs of a sensitive. And I'm going to talk more about the 3 to 4 high needs of a sensitive in coming videos and kind of outline them. And outline also what we can do to create safety for ourselves too, because this is the point. But I just wanted to highlight this and start to create a bit of dialogue around it, and also a feeling in your body. Ask you some questions too around this. Like, when chaos or uncertainty or change occurs, how safe do you feel? And I want you to just take a moment, shut your eyes if you can, just connect to your body. So maybe put your hands on your body just gently and just shut your eyes and just feel into these questions for me. Like, how do you deal with uncertainty? And how safe do you feel when the rug gets ripped out from underneath you and you don't know what's coming next? Do you know how to activate safety in your body or create it? What do you do right now? What are your strategies? Do you numb and scroll on social media and hide? Do you get busy? Do you go and do a workout? Do you call heaps of people and ask for their opinions? Like, how do you settle yourself and make yourself feel safe internally, like a state, not a mind level thing, but internally when you feel unsafe? How okay are you with your emotions related to safety? Do you panic? Do you cry? And if you do those things, do you reject those parts of you or do you accept them? So how safe are you with your emotions and being quite close to them and quite intimate with them? Just a couple of questions to start with on this topic of safety, one of the high needs of us sensitives. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what came up for you. I'd encourage you to do some journaling around it. Ask yourself some other questions that are applicable to your unique situation related to this core need or this high need of safety. Comment below. Let me know. Message me if you'd like. Reach out, ask questions. This is just the start. I'm going to be discussing the other high needs of the sensitives coming up very, very soon. Okay, lots of love. Mwah.